in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Hello and welcome. Today we'll be explaining how Critical Ops Obsidian and Odyssey will work. Critical Ops Obsidian is a 3-stage tournament. The first stage, all teams are accepted and then will be put into a single elimination bracket with best of 3 matches. The top 8 will advance to stage 2. Stage 2 will be a league stage. It will be a best of 2 round robin where the top 4 will advance into stage 3, which is the playoffs. Stage 3 will be a unique format with the first and second place teams in stage 2 playing first. The winner of that game will go to the finals, the loser will go to match 3. Third and fourth place will play in match 2, the winner of that will go to match 3. The loser will be eliminated. Then the winner of match 3 will play in the finals against the winner of match 1. Moving on to point system. The point system is unique and qualifies you for Odyssey. You get less points as the Obsidians go on, so it's important to stay with your team. More information can be found on that on our website.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome to the playoffs for Obsidian League. I am Manthus. I'm joined on my right over here by another handsome man known as Bobby. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing very good and I'm really happy that I'm casting this playoffs together with you. It's been amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I know a lot of matches have happened both on and off stream. A lot of things have happened for us to get to this point in the tournament. Of course, before we jump into the match, we have a couple things that we need to discuss so you guys can make sure you know what these teams are competing for and the journey they've taken to get to this point. I know y'all already got to see that format video, but we're quickly going to take a look at the standings as well as the brackets currently so y'all can see how these teams are looking up right now. And so right now we have the league standings on screen. Again, these are the top 8 teams from the second stage of that tournament. We can see Singularity, Exclusive, Uprising, and Prestige ended up being in the top 4, while Inquisition, Underestimated, Eximius, and Metaphor were already eliminated from the tournament. This was in the previous stage. Right now we're in the playoffs, and moving on to the brackets here, we can go ahead and see how these teams have competed so far and what place they're in the tournament. And so we can see for that round 1 match, Singularity ended up winning 2-1 against Exclusive in a best of 3. They've already secured their spot in the grand finals. Meanwhile, for match number 2, Uprising ended up winning 2-1 against Prestige. And then that meant Uprising was able to move on to that match number 3, which is the match we're actually going to be looking at today here, Exclusive versus Uprising. The winner of today's match is going to be moving on to the grand finals against Singularity tomorrow.
Yeah, that game tomorrow is going to be really exciting. As we take a look over towards the map bans right over here. We together have or it's not going to be the map bans. First, we're going to have to take a look at the players of Exclusive. They played Obsidian League so far, really strong performance. I've been casting the game last week and the weekend. Was a really interesting one, a really stressy one, close calls. Really nice to see. So far, they performed really good, and as you can see, their best maps are played a few times. Like Poor has been played 5 times with 100% win rate, which is really much. Grounded as well 4 times is also quite a few times, and Bureau as well. Not to mention that Raid and Soar they only played 2 and 3 times, and they both lost on them. Like in total two maps and 3 maps. So that's a bit annoying. Maybe, well, I don't know the map ban for this tournament so far, but it's going to be very interesting. Then moving on to the roster, as you can see here, very known players. We've seen them year after year performing and never disappointing the fans at home. We have Mosia, Punch, GTA, King, Razor, Level, and Shax. Now, in the round 2, we haven't seen Shax play, so I'm really interested if we would be able to see him play, because I want to know what that guy has in his power. Now, for Uprising as an A team, though, so that means today the servers are going to be switched as well. One time it will be on EU, one time it will be on NA. So far, they had the first place in the Challengers 2025, which is a really strong performing, as well as in Odyssey last year, 2025, we were speaking. They were placed first with a super strong performance. They outranked everybody, and they had a really solid playstyle as a team. Now, if you move over towards the players who are in this team, as you can... Oh, no, my bad. We're going to take a look at their maps, but there's a lot to see here. As you can see, Raid has been playing 10 times, which is like 90% wins. They only lost 1 map on Raid. Grounded has been very strong. Bureau, Soar, just all really solid. Only Port, they played 1 time, and they lost it. And like all the other maps, like Village and Castillo, they haven't been played. So maybe if Exclusive can play one of those maps, they can catch them off guard. Who knows? But as you can see here, we have really strong players. We have Tyler, we have Alyssa Liu, which is apparently my line. So as you can see, has of his Ukrainian flag of nations. There you can see it's my line. We have Arm, we have Dev, which is I think a Zeke. If you haven't followed him on YouTube, this is a little shout out. He posts like every other week. We have Death, we have Dusty Dom, which is a really strong player, and we have Josh followed up. As you can see here, the rating, the KD of these guys are just out of our minds, crazy high. Like they're performing every game solid. Like there is no one left behind in the scoreboard. Nobody takes that bottom frag. Like everybody's just performing like at the best level they can, which is obvious because they also won Odyssey, and you can't win Odyssey without putting in the effort.
No, 100%. I mean, really high win rates across all of these players. But the real thing that's going to matter is what maps these teams end up playing here. We got a brief look at their stats, but now we're going to get into the map vetoes for both of these matches and see how that's going to play out. I'm curious what our first ban is going to be. Looks like Raid got banned by Exclusive. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're starting off on Port and then Grounded. And Port was picked by Exclusive. And I think both of these teams, or no, it was Exclusive who had like a really high Port win rate, correct? And it was Uprising who only played it once and lost.
Yeah, and I love this map Vito so much. Like Soar as being a decider, I love to watch some good teams play on Soar. Like it's a really fun map, and I feel like it's coming up more and more in the competitive scene, as well as with the skybox being risen and the windows opened on the main building. It's like so cool for utility. It's such an interesting game if there is one gonna be played on it. So I really hope they go the full length today. But Port and Grounded is like really good maps as well. Grounded hasn't been playing that much in this Obsidian League 1 so far, but I'm happy to see today between Exclusive and Uprising.
Yeah, I'm hoping we go the distance as well. Before we get into the first match, we got to show y'all a quick look at what these teams are competing for in this tournament today. Of course, we're in the playoffs here, and we're going to break down that prize pool and see what these teams can potentially win based off their standings here. And so our prizes on screen right now. 5th through 8th place got 1,500 credits. Those were for the players from stage 2. Of course, they're already knocked out of the tournament. 4th place is getting 2,000 credits, 20 event cases, and that Obsidian emblem. 3rd place, in other words, whoever loses today's match is going to be getting 2,500 credits, 25 event cases, and that Obsidian emblem. The runner-up is going to be getting $600, 3,000 credits, 30 event cases, a champion knife, and the Obsidian emblem. And then the first place team is going to be getting $1,400, 3,500 credits, and 35 event cases, a champion's knife, and that Obsidian emblem. Of course, we do have a quick look at the knife if y'all want to see how that's going to be looking in game for those top 2 teams. That knife is looking super clean, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was going to say. It's looking really, really sharp. It's looking really good. But as well at the other prize where you win 2 followed up tournaments of Obsidian League in a row, you can also get a chance to win the gloves. And in my opinion, if you have the gloves and the Obsidian knife, this Tanto would be insane. Like if you have the both combo, that means you're like a real competitive warrior out there. But so far this knife is looking pixel perfect. Like there's nothing wrong about it. Like, whew. Yeah, juicy.
All right, well, speaking of knives, it looks like the teams are actually ready to knife now. We just got confirmation. We're being jumping into map number 1 over on Port. I'm ready to get into this action.
Both teams
I gotta
making
wonder
themselves.
who's gonna be starting on what side, you know? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Always interesting to watch the first knife round, as well as the first eco round will be really interesting. This is like the first tournament that's been out after this update with GSR as the default pistol, as well as the new economy update, which is you get more money while using SMGs, or like the SA58 is getting used way more. Like I saw that costing the first tournament between Singularity and Exclusive, and I was so confused. I thought, oh, why are they using ESA? But it's just a high cash bonus if you get a kill with it. So that's why most of the pros are actually using it. So
yeah, no, honestly, I
curious.
looked into that a little bit. It seemed very interesting how they changed that economy stuff. But again, I think the SA58 is probably one of the most underused weapons. Obviously, it used to terrorize everyone back in the day before it got nerfed to the ground. But now that you're saying it gives bonus money, I'm hoping we can see it whipped out a couple times here on stream today. But now we're getting into that knife round, Uprising versus Exclusive, to decide who's going to be starting on what side here.
And actually, even though the knife round is just a knife round, picking the sides, I saw some really interesting strategies to like have the knife round done.
Yeah, sometimes they decide to go like one-on-one. And oh, only on 40 HP, Level just barely wins it out for Exclusive there at the end. And it looks like they're going to be swapping sides. Exclusive starting on the Coalition side. Uprising going to have to start on that Breach side. So Exclusive trying to get as much momentum early game, I'd have to imagine. And then see if they can close out the game with a high advantage. But it looks like we're about to be live going into our first pistol round of the playoffs here.
So far, my favorite dude, Shax, is not playing. Maybe in the future rounds, but for now, this team has like a very strong performance as they are. Very good communication, so I don't think they need to have their bench player play in. We see a very strong mid setup and a few players waiting in the A-long, all looking with their heads down, making sure the player there on A-long is not being able to catch some information. And yeah, they're just waiting for rotation, waiting to pick some time. They saw one. I think they saw him jump on A-long. So they're still waiting for a re-peek and a possible 5-man stack peek, but it's not happening. They're all on mid, and so far, my line is still waiting around B-long, making sure nobody's pulling that backstep or pushing from mid. And they're making slowly a way back to B side, while at the same time, King is gonna challenge that A-long. Actually finding a kill. Oh, he's back with the ref. We saw him playing so strong. Headshot after the headshot, and he's so strong with it. And they know it's the only one. Look how they sandwich him. Tyler finds that kill on him. That's beautiful team play. I love to see that. B player is now rotating over. Bomb is still on that A-long. Backside is getting taken by Exclusive. But the bomb is still away from the sides, and a long time before it can get even planted. 35 seconds left. With one player on the stairs on B, they decide to make a move over and challenge a punch on that B side.
Oh man, are they taking a B here? It looks like it's gonna be up to Punch to see if he can stop this push. He's all alone B long, but he's about to get overrun for sure. And it's my line with the ref. Oh my goodness, what a one tap. And bomb is down. It's gonna be a 3-on-4 retake for Exclusive here. They're gonna have quite a hard time. It's all GSRs, but they're able to overwhelm Josh over towards the crates. But everyone playing in the back. Looks like they have a pretty good setup here for Uprising. No util or anything though, no smokes. So they're gonna have to go for the straight up execute. And it's down to the 2-on-1. And my line in the back with the red, trying to see what he can make happen. He gets a tag. Tags down 2 players. And GTA is going for this ninja defuse. Oh my goodness. And he's able to pull it off. My line, last second, able to get the kill, but it's just a little too late. And Exclusive are going to pick up the first round.
Keep in mind, that was a 3v4 retake, and they just solid clutch that. Mylan going all the way back on that B-long was unnecessary. I get why he was trying to get the backstab, like the possible backstab push. But with 3 players coming in from CT, it's just way too hard. They overrun the guy on maze, and they just completely took the B side back. With 2 guys on the stairs, it's just completely theirs. Beautiful retake. First round on the board for Exclusive, and a default setup now over towards the CT players here. We see one on A-long, being able to rotate fast towards CT if that's needed. But King, fire, that's what we call it. SA58, finding the first kill. That's a huge cash towards the bank account of King. And Level now is going to get pushed a little bit on his A-long, while 3 players are trying to do something, but it makes a lot of nice noise, and they try to rotate back. King is now pushing up with 2 frags on his name already. Nocia peeking out as well. Tags up, they lost another guy with the bomb in his hands. Tyler gets tagged up a little bit, finds that kill, and now it's down to Dusty Dom, only with the P250. Almost able to get 1 kill, does some huge damage. Almost enough to get some impact in the game in this round, but not enough. And second round goes to Uprising as well. I mean, to Exclusive, my bad, to Exclusive. With GTA on 3 kills, they take the lead on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and so far Mylan as well, he found 3 head taps of the revolver and the pistol, and obviously didn't get them the win. Looks like we're going to have a lot of util getting dumped towards mid. Uprising not really committing to anything off rip. We see the bomb running towards B-long. Actually, it's going to be Tyler trying to see if he can maybe take some space, but his teammates behind him, he's kind of alone right now. I'm not sure if they're actually going to challenge it, so he's going to spot a player out for a moment. It's going to be GTA, but he's going to toss the smoke and choose to play this a little more passively. And that's going to cause Tyler to back up. Toss that bomb towards mid. But I think at this point he recognizes he can take a lot of space because that smoke is up. He can get in a favorable position if he wants to and hold as much map control as possible. Bomb left behind for Uprising, which I actually like this a lot. They can decide later in the round based on what picks they get where they want to go.
Smoke grenade out.
And they have full control of mid right now. Mase going for a quick little cheesy peek, not able to find anyone immediately. Oh, and Mylan takes so much damage. He's down to 4 HP. It looks like he might have gotten dinked there. And that grenade almost finishes him off. You can see him high-tailing it. King with the SA58 still in hand. Obviously bonusing that gun from last round, but it's going to be a lot harder to find that pick against something like an AK or an SG. blue arm. Oh, what a headshot. Oh my goodness. Level gets taken down. And it's looking like Uprising might be able to take this towards the A site. They're still contesting mid a little bit. We can see GTA trying to hold it down on B, but he's forced to back off. And now he's going to be contesting long, but it's MyLine on 1 HP to peek this. Oh, he spawns for just a moment. Oh my goodness, what is the headshot from GTA? How is he still alive and holding down B? Able to toss the frag to do some damage. A monster from the back is going to clean up, and it's starting to fall apart. MyLine, oh, coming up behind GTA, but I think he heard him last second, and he's able to find the pick somehow. But there's only 3 seconds left in the round, and they don't have time to do anything. I didn't even notice the clock. And Exclusive have somehow pulled off this round, but...
That's a beautiful round for Exclusive. GTA just playing the time so patiently on that B side, taking his sweet time, performs that flick on the stairs, and then MyLine takes him down, takes another kill with him, but it's not enough. The timer just runs out, and it looks like they just struggled a bit, like with getting map control, nobody peeking. GTA as well, like smoking up that B-long very early, making it hard for them to get even close. Bomb is still blocked, and this time we see a little more mid-aggression. We see King already low HP, but helped by his teammate on a mid position, trying to get some picks, trying to get some extra ground before Uprising can take some.
Yeah, and like King already super low, but this time Uprising are playing so passively, like they're just giving mid completely to Exclusive, which is very interesting here. Oh, but no, actually I lied. I guess right as I say that, all of them immediately back up towards the B site. Wait, I just realized Tyler's on B site. What is happening right now? How is he pushed up this far? He's fighting them. He's gonna get dropped. And MyLine gonna spot a player towards the back there and spawn. Kind of stuck in a corner. And I don't know if Arm's gonna be able to find this player on the A site here. The bomb is still hanging out towards A. It looks like they probably want to commit to this site. And we can see GTA now going for a risky flank.
Decidon finds a kill on the backstab, on the backside. Just out of time of Level. Level was able to rotate from CT to forklift, but not able to catch Decidon off guard. And Decidon takes that kill now, punishing Level for his mistake, and MyLine finishing up. First round for Uprising. They played that very strongly. They took grounds where people were not supposed to be. They took their ground and had a nice timing on backside, I can't lie, but Decidon played it off really strong, making it their first round on the board. Still 2 down from Exclusive, but they're getting there. MyLine on 8 kills and one death. He's
I think
I like this.
4K that last round.
Love to see this, but unfortunately nobody's on the B side.
But it's looking like it's just an A-long execute from everyone here. Punch able to find 1 headshot, but not before everyone just gets absolutely mowed down. And MyLine already had 10 kills. Someone showed up here ready to frag today.
Yeah, he's ripping it. Oh, they're trying to do it again. I love to see this lineup. I once find this lineup as well and see if it does any damage. Ooh, it actually doesn't. That's quite interesting. They might have missed it or like turned the wrong timing. I have no clue. And I love how these B players play so proactive. Once they push a mid, the other round they stack on side, and now they push a B long, trying to get some frags, trying to get the momentum off, like trying to rip the momentum of the Uprising. So far, nothing pays off. I like the way they play now. A full stack up around that A long of Uprising. Trying to do something. Punch is gonna get forced out of that position. It's able to delay the push with a smoke. Alyssa goes down by a headshot of King. King is doubling up, fighting Josh, but he's getting pushed from another angle, but Arm is there. I thought Mosia was gonna refrag him. Yeah, Arm is there now to refrag it. Still a 2-on-3. Punch through the container, finds 1, and GTA able to catch Arm off guard. I didn't really know what happened there. They tried to sandwich it, but at the same time it didn't work. I didn't think King had to die. King could have been I call it refragged very easily by Mosia, but it was a little too late.
I mean, they went for the B-long flank that last round. I think that really kind of won them the round, in my opinion. Somehow nobody was holding that. I don't think King is able to pull that off again, though. He's pushing up, it looks like, actually. He's about to contest Arm. He's able to take him down with a headshot.
Yep, and he wants more.
But yeah, gonna toss that flash. I'm not sure he's actually. This is a risky angle to peek. Everyone is here waiting for him, dude. I don't know. This is not looking good for King. He's gonna get peeked out. Able to find one, but MyLine ready for the trade.
Yeah, and it's a strong one as well. The player advantage now is on the side of Exclusive. Spot that one on B side. With the bomb being spotted, true players are checking if there's still somebody on A long, but slowly making their way over towards the B side. One player in Maze. Ooh, this could be very interesting. GTA on that Maze position could be considered or could be not considered by Uprising. Slowly making their way over towards the B side. Oh, close to that wallbang level now. Getting catch of with an 80 in his hands. GTA from the backside, peak side down to 3 HP. Alyssa takes a double kill. B side completely to their advantage with the bomb almost getting planted. CT has to get taken. Mosia right there to stop it. It's a 2-on-2. MyLine already on that. Oh, he falls. Sponge and Mosia both able to clutch the bag, that B side.
Dude, the impact MyLine is having on every round it needs to be studied. I sound like a fan right now, but this guy's actually just going off. Like every single entry, he's making something happen. We just need to see it lead to a couple more rounds here. I just realized, yeah, their money is really bad. Uprising trying to go for this grenade lineup again. Maybe they can catch someone out this time. Oh, they get an armor break. That's big. Mosia takes a lot of damage there. He's gonna be probably dead to like 2 bullets from an AR. But Exclusive have in turn managed to control mid for now. King is in a pretty good spot. He's gonna spot a player for a moment A long. And as long as GTA is here supporting him, they should be able to hold the space. So nobody's watching B long right now, and I think that's why GTA is backing up. Oh, King actually gets pushed out by an incendiary there, and he's gonna get blinded. How is he alive? He finds the kill through the smoke wall blind on Tyler. What is happening? Josh, ready for the trade. I don't know how he manages to get one away there. That feels like robbery almost.
He would have answered,
And Dom
trying to get that wall back. Yeah, this Dom now also getting a kill. Making their way over towards his main street, like they have mid completely under control. They have 1 player on B and 2 on A side. It's to their choice whether they want to go A or B, but they have to find out first who is playing which side has an advantage to push. But with GTA now getting pressured, spots too, actually really smart, just jiggle peek it, giving the information to his team, now playing really close in that angle. Josh and Alyssa, oh, something might have went wrong there. GTA just stands still and freezes up. Mosia coming fast from that CT position. Punch finding Dusty Dome lurking around the mid position. So he's able to come around towards the B side as well. While Arm is coming around with the bomb. When Punch goes all the way back. Might have not expected this push. If he just waits out, he can easily get a frag here. And then this might be easily for Mosia. But then... Ah, that's lucky.
He might have chosen to save. Honestly, I support that. He can't buy the SG on his own. That's a pretty good weapon to run away with here. Rest in peace to the AUG. They nerfed that gun to the ground, and now nobody buys it anymore. Especially with the Manta skin on it. I know, right? Like, it's almost like the devs hate me or something. Look at this performance from MyLine. 14 kills in 3 days. Followed by King. King has never disappointed any of us watching. With 8 kills on the board, he's performing like every single game. Not to mention his headshots with the MR are just so clean. Even in stressed situations, he can just still pull it off. Little tactical pause coming in. Yeah, I was going to say a tactical pause. Someone has requested one. An exclusive. At this point, you got to wonder how their buys going to be looking like. Punch has recovered the SG. A lot of players don't really have a lot of money, though. I was thinking maybe Level can buy an SA-58, but I'm thinking he's probably just going to stick with a pistol, if I had to guess. Meanwhile, money's not looking... It's not looking the best for Uprising. It could be better. I mean, a couple of the players do have money, but we can see Tyler and Dom have forced up with no armor or anything, so they're going to be really susceptible to frags. We can actually see 3 frags have been bought out on the side of exclusive here, so maybe if they play their cards there with that util, they'll be able to find an easy pick or 2 on these guys. Okay. I lied. I now see the armor. Maybe it wasn't showing during the pause. Tyler actually chooses to just buy a helmet and no body armor, though.
I'm really confused. Like, in what position will they put Punch to just being the only one with an SG, being able to frag instead of his teammate? A full long push comes, play long push comes in, and completely. You see, King is just so strong. Punch actually finding a 2 with that SG. That's huge. Only Dusty, Dom, and Josh finding a kill, and listen, Tyler being last alive. The bomb is planted, so that's their disadvantage. Slowly taking down with the 3 players on low HP. It might be really easy for Uprising if they just hold it really strong. Utah goes down on the A side. A re-smoke towards tunnels. And with these 3 players all main street, they have to make a move here. Bomb is slowly taking down. King recovered an AK, spots one on backside, and they must know there's one on that. Alessa finds one. Tyler gets killed by Punch. My line in the clutch gets spotted out, and it's Punch.
With the
Even with his G in his hands, yeah, he doesn't even need his SG. With even 3 bullets left and a first headshot accuracy with the GSR, he could have just used the SG, but a really strong headshot out there on my line. He was almost clutching this 1v3. 1.12 KD for Punch. I mean, last Sunday he didn't perform that good on the first 2 maps, but today he's present. Bomb has been dropped on that A-long position. Arm spots out first player. Oh, he's gonna get pushed. Refrag comes in from level. Beautiful shot. Mosia, really strong shot on Dusty Dom. And King finds a headshot like he's used to it on Josh. And Tyler, last alive, doesn't have the bomb. Has to recover this bomb if he can. With a minute and 15 seconds. He can play this slow. He has everything he needs. He has a helmet, Kevlar. He has the HP and an AK to his name. And with 0 monies left, with 0 cash left in his bank account, if he dies right now, it's pretty sure an eco round in the next round. So if he can catch someone, or like at least a kill, it might actually be really good. But being spotted on the B side makes it a sandwich for King, coming in close. Not able to find a kill. Beautiful shot on the head. Tyler delivers. Switching over to an M4 might be the better choice. And with $200 more, he's probably saving for the upcoming 30 seconds with his M4. Or he's skill hungry. He might be looking for even more kills. Pretty sure he has sound. So
here. At this point, he only has 15 seconds, so obviously no time to go for this round. Maybe he can recover an SG from mid if he's lucky. I don't know if anyone dropped one. GTA's in a really good spot here, though, but I think Tyler's just going to choose to not peek anything and sit back.
Might have been the smartest.
Coalition wins.
And we only have 2 rounds left in the half at this point. Uprising have requested a tactical pause, it looks like, as well. And they're going to have to really think about how they want to play this round. They don't have a lot of money to work with. They're probably going to see an eco round coming in from Uprising here so that they can make sure they'll be able to full buy for the last round of the half. Meanwhile, Exclusive, they have so much money in the bank that they don't really have to worry about it.
Yeah, all full ball would still like 100k. With still like 1k left. Uprising here, 2 rounds away from the switch, the flip or the half, and they really have to come back to make a possible move in towards this switch on their CT side. So with this eco round coming in, it's going to be a hard one for the 11th round. I don't think they might have been discussing strats here, because my line is on 16 kills and all the rest are like, I think the first guy below my line is on 6 kills, so they really have to a better performance here. I'm not used to like this lack of performance, I would say, because I know they can play way better. With my line on the top of the scoreboard, he's just carrying them. This is not what you want to see.
I had to guess, I think their best bet here is to try and play off that hero rifle. Obviously, Tyler's acquired an M4. If they can try and just bait each other for the gun, they might be able to see if they can take one-on-one gunfights, because fighting as a team is not going to work out when they all have pistols. But it looks like they're just trying to run it down, and my line gets instantly deleted. But Tyler with the M4 able to find one, but not before Level wipes out the other 2. And now that bomb is dropped on site. Josh is quickly getting flanked, though. Dom with a deagle in hand. Maybe he can do something. Oh,
Beautiful
what a headshot
headshot
by Josh. Takes out King. GTA's still here. I don't know if he expects him. Almost finds the kill. Does some damage to GTA. But it looks like Exclusive were ready for the hard execute. They had the incendiary down outside the container. Everyone just walked into their own fiery death. And we're at the last round of the half now. This is going to be a really big one for Uprising. Like, they absolutely need this. And again, we saw previously when we were looking at the map stats. Exclusive played this map, I think, 5 or 6 times. They had a 100% win rate on port. And Uprising, not as much experience, is starting to show now why they picked this map for number 1. I like this though, with the HKs, they're holding a lot of space in mid. There's 3 players contesting mid right now. Nobody B long though. I think that's kind of insane. They're kind of just betting it all on the fact that nobody's walking up right now. But it looks like maybe they'll start to back up. King able to find 2 with the SG though. That's going to be huge. And Mylan able to find 1 through the smoke. Gets a second as well. Somebody stopped this man. Finally, GTA and Level are going to even it out. GT's down to 9 HP though. It's all up to Arm, the last man standing. Spots the player on the cross there. Looks like he's just barely sitting outside the smoke. And oh my goodness, they line up for the 2K. It's down to the one-on-one. Punch versus Arm. He has a full minute on the clock to work with and the bomb in hand. And he has some utility as well.
He has a Molotov and a flash to play with. This Molotov can be huge to like delay time of the bomb after being planted. He can definitely do something here. That's a huge kill he got. 2 on that mid position. King finding 2, but a GTA back with an answer on 2. That was huge. Let's see what's actually happening here, because we see some mind tricks from Punch coming in. He already stacked on that A side, on that B side, making sure
bomb has been planted.
It's been guarded. But seems like Arm played mind games back on him, and he's gonna have to make his way over. I don't think Arm can sound him out from backside. Okay, he might have been able to, because he's looking already at this. This heaven position.
When he heard the jump up.
Yep, he has been spotted.
Oh my god.
Takes some damage. The Molotov comes in. Has to reposition himself. Oh,
what is happening
just
right now?
Stronger.
Oh, and it's a smoke. Does he have time? The bomb is ticking down. I don't think he does. Okay, somehow Arm is able to clutch it out. Honestly, I think those back and forth shenanigans were just enough to give Uprising the round. I think if he wasn't jiggling around the container that much, or not even the container, I don't know what you would call that, but if he wasn't jiggling and dancing around that, I don't think that was possible for Arm to pull that off with the time. But Uprising, that is a huge round for them. They absolutely needed it.
The FEC must be so hyped up. Now coming into the switch, Uprising on CT and Exclusive on T. Let's take a look here. We see 1 player over towards CT, 1 on B long, and then 1 from Exclusive guarding that B long. Bomb is also still in spawn, like trying to wait for some first contacts. But they're getting spotted now. Arm spots 3 on that A long, and with that information, they can just sit there with the bomb now slowly rotating. Josh is gonna get challenged right there. Ooh, okay, smart decision to rotate back. Might have got the information of his teammates to get back on that B side. And wait for a little bit there, and yeah, the juggle P comes in, spots it completely out, takes big damage. Tyler picking up from the heaven, getting traded. Mosia and GTA both finding a kill, opening up that B side. King taking ground on that mid position. Josh goes down, it's down to Dusty, Dom, and Arm to clutch this up.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb has been planted on B.
And they know no one's coming from the flank at this point because
this nade might be huge.
In the back. Oh, that does some good damage. Gets a nice armor break there. Arm left in a 1-on-4 though, but can't do much when he's just getting overrun by pistols. If you don't have a rifle, there's only so much you can do in a situation like that. And the pistol round for Exclusive might have honestly just secured them this map. It's going to be very hard for Uprising to make a comeback here. Obviously, if they have some cheeky strategies where they can really hold it down on the coalition side, then maybe they can pull it off. But most likely this round is going to go to Exclusive here. We can see GTA buying up that SA-58 as well. So he's probably going to see if he can't try and capitalize off a couple eco picks.
Love to see some SA-58 action. But we'll have to wait for that. Exclusive is still waiting with the bomb around that spawn. Slowly taking some ground. Mylan with a ref on a long position.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't be that afraid of a pistol, but MyLane with the revolver, we've seen him get a couple taps already. Dom gets first though, and oh my goodness, what is that wallbang headshot from King? Somebody check this guy's iPad. It looks like it might be a mid-execute. No, I lied. They're going to take it to the A site. MyLane is pushed up pretty far A long, but there's nobody here contesting him at the moment. And it's down to the 2-on-4. It's going to be difficult for them to find any picks here. Maybe MyLane can find a one-tap or two if he's lucky. We have Josh coming in from the back with his GSR, though. Oh, what a one-tap. Takes out punch. And that could be a rifle potentially acquired, but it looks like they're... No, it looks like Level is contesting it. MyLane, try to see what he can do. Breaks the armor onto GTA, but that timer is still starting to tick down. Maybe at this point, Uprising trying to see if they can make them lose their weapons to the bomb. If they can play for exit frags, that honestly might help them out the best here for this economy, because they obviously don't have time to go for the round win here. MyLane trying to peek out towards mid, spots the player, but King is ready for the headshot. And Josh, you're trying to see if he can find one, but no, they're going to swing out and take him down.
Yep. Devil is able to take him down. I can't lie, Level is one of like these players who play like clutches like so smooth. Last week on Sunday, he played as well against Prestige, I think it was. It was Prestige, and he delivered. Oh no, he played against on Saturday against Singularity. He had such a cute and such a good clutches. Like, he's so controlled when he is in this clutch because he knows it's only him and his team and his enemies. So if he can just brain game them out, it's so easy for him. He's like rock steady, like he has no nerves in these clutches.
And I'm not sure what Exclusive are planning for this round. They haven't taken a whole lot of space yet, but we can see they're slowly starting to maybe show some presence over towards the container. Arm trying to see if he can maybe find someone with his M4. Peeks out, spots the player there, gets the wallbang kill. That's insane. Masia stood no chance there. Arm's going to get flashed out, but throws a counter flash of his own to stop the push. King is pushed up quite far towards B long though. Will he spot out Josh here? That's the question. It's going to be a double peek towards mid. Dom able to find one. GTA still here, and Dom getting the second. And it's going to be a clean sweep for Uprising here, it looks like. They might be able to get a flawless punch with the AR-15, trying to see what he can do. But he's going to get peeked out at the worst time possible. And a flawless round is honestly best case scenario for Uprising here, because they didn't lose a single rifle off of that round.
And it means like a lot of guys just going to their city side right over here. A flawless round. What a beautiful one as well. They played as like it was a TDM game like this. They just overrun them on mid, like not able to let Exclusive take mid control. They just played it so smart. GTA, who is normally like a big fragger, not able to do any damage, any like impact on that mid. And now an eco round comes in from Exclusive, making a fast move towards the B side. But mid is already getting pushed, so they know there is no lurk. Arm, okay, already getting two, and it's going to be a lineup. Dustin finds one after getting traded by Mosia, and Tyler finding one with the nade and with his M4. Really strong performance, a 1.34 rating. That's so high. They're really delivering right here. Clutching up his last round and making a 6th round on the board. 4 rounds down still from Exclusive. A little more like to go to make the full comeback, but I've seen them do greater things, so I'm pretty sure they can make it a really close game right here.
And right now, just a lot of players bunched up towards A long. King able to find 2 kills through the smoke headshot. I don't know what just happened towards mid, but that is diabolical from him. I cannot believe that just happened.
Yeah, we might have someone to come in to device check him. He's still watching that CT area. Oh, now gets refragged by Alyssa. Not able to find a second one. Level there to refrag back on my line. Tyler now lost on the A side, has to defend it with his life together with Josh, who is also lost in his sights. Level gonna peek it out like a crazy Ferrari peek, but not able to catch that kill. And it's down to a 2v3. Bomb is still on that mid. Actually all like very active on that mid position, not knowing where to push. Josh is going all the way back towards that B long. With nobody going in the stairs, the pre-fires of Josh are pretty useless, but he might go for another one.
Oh no, it's punch with the HK. I was questioning the HK buy with no armor, but he just took off the dome. I guess that's the one gunfight that you like to see. Tyler almost landed spray there onto the boxes. I don't know, at this point he might just play for exits. I don't know how none of those bullets are connected. Like obviously he cannot see him through the ball. We can see he's aiming for that hit. I can't believe he didn't find the kill there. But it's going to be the swing actually from Mafia. Tyler getting maybe a little too greedy there with the sprays. And Exclusive have now brought it to 11 rounds. And
nice.
Honestly, their buy's not looking the best either. It looks like they might be forcing up here.
I swear to God, with X-ray on, they actually look like they're wall hacking. But just these pro players, I guess they just know the lineups and know where to shoot after scrimming on these maps for days after days. I guess they just know where to shoot. 5 nades, 4 nades coming in on A-long. Nobody there, what a waste. Like a few thousand credit, a few thousand dollars, but that's okay. Heavy activity on that A side, with King putting a lot of pressure there on the backside with a Molotov now finding one and is waiting for one more on that stairs with the eco round, or like a half buy from Uprising coming in. No, it could be easily their round. They're regrouping still with punch on that A long, waiting for a pick there. Nothing comes in so far, but
Gotta wonder what Exclusive can do here with only a minute left on the clock. Looks like they're slowly starting to take some mid space. Myline takes a lot of damage and manages to find a headshot last second though. That's gonna be pretty big. And Dom actually with the MP7 has managed to refrag. I didn't even realize he had an SMG there. And he acquires an AK out of it as well. But it's looking like it's gonna be an A hit now from Exclusive. Tyler able to take out Punch though. That's gonna be big for making sure they don't get too much momentum.
Bomb has been planted.
And Uprising really need this round. We're going to match point. They have a difficult retake though, both coming from spawn. It's going to be easy for Exclusive to sandwich this. But GTA actually fighting this a little aggressively, it looks like maybe. Trying to see if he can hold this down. Yeah, King is in a questionable position. GTA finds one. Are they going to expect another player here though? Dom trying to peek out by the window, able to find one. GTA on site, the last man to deal with. Only a frag in hand. But it's going to be GTA to clutch it up. And Exclusive just brought us to match point before they take home port for map number 1. And again, right now, for those of y'all that don't know, we are actually playing on Uprising servers. So Exclusive got to pick the map, Uprising got to pick the server. Meaning Exclusive are winning while at a server disadvantage. So every round matters at this point, because if this does go the full distance to map number 3, the server's going to be decided based off of round balance. So Uprising, they really need to try and get more rounds on the board if they want a chance going forward. And Dom opening it up is exactly what we like to see in that aspect. Arm finding a headshot as well onto level, and Exclusive, they might not be able to pull this round off. I just realized Punch and Mafia both have no armor at all. I'm not sure what was going on with the buy there. Maybe just saving their money. And Punch still able to find one though. No armor needed for that pick. It's down to the 4-on-3. Arm takes some big damage as well, but Myline is pushed up quite far and he's able to easily trade out Mafia. It's up to GTA in the back. But Tyler's ready with a headshot and he's going to acquire that SG as well, it looks like.
yeah, they want to have some more rounds. With Alyssa and Tyler both finding a kill there, they making sure it's 7. Even still like way more back, like match point going on for Exclusive, they have to come back so much, but if they can play it like pixel perfect, solid, like just waterproof, they can actually make it work. They have a solid default stack, a default lineup. Ooh, a nice lineup comes in now. It looks like it's a heavy A stack here. Tyler finding two lines.
How do you pull that off?
That is crazy level now. Even with a P250 finds listen now with doubling up, Arm able to find level while doing like taking a little damage right there, but it's gonna be 8th round, a very strong one and a very flashy, fast one. We saw Tyler's name before here popping up from Mexico, representing with a 1.34 KD, with 75% of win rate, which is so high if you ask me. And seems like Exclusive dropped the bomb there. Completely in spawn, waiting for some aggressive peeks from Uprising. Because I can't lie, Uprising is playing really aggressive. Josh finding a kill. We're getting refragged with just a dome and Josh now able to find another one. This round is going way too fast. Arm now doubling up. Last alive is Punch, has to clutch this. 1v3, he can do it, and he did it before. He's not getting spotted yet. It's gonna get peeked by Josh now, has to wait. Goes for the reload. Bomb is still in his hands. Might get double swung,
wins.
but it's Tyler a little faster and a little stronger with his aim, able to catch punch off guard. 9 rounds on the board there, catching up 2 rounds in a row.
Oh yeah, and it's
And
something
as
like an eco from exclusive here as well.
Yeah, I think they just like with exclusive dropping the ball on that spawn position, like they gave some momentum to Uprising. They know, okay, let's just see what they do, play a bit back, and wait for their pushes, because Uprising is playing really aggressive right here. Like, I don't know why, but in my opinion, NA teams are always really aggressive in the use and the way they use strats, or like the way they make strats. Like the aggressive strats plays are just pulling off right here.
Oh yeah,
2
I
rounds in
love
a row.
watching these guys do these aggressive plays. And one thing I want to point out, you might have remembered when Uprising were on breach side, they had the grenade lineups for the back, like for back A site. And the one thing that's differentiating exclusive from that, I noticed they did the same thing, but with the incendiaries instead, to just like do it earlier, stop them from taking the push. They realized, why are we waiting like 5 seconds before we throw this grenade when we can just throw the incendiary immediately and stop them from taking the space? Now, obviously, it didn't pay off because Tyler just gets a 2K while completely blind. But I still like the way that they use that util so much more. This is a fast mid push from these guys, and it's just a sea of blue in the kill feed.
Coalition wins.
Punch manages to find one before Tyler's grenade finishes him off.
Yep. He goes like Kobe. They're getting dangerously close now. Like, with only 2 rounds behind exclusive. They're putting in the numbers right here on the scoreboard, and I like to see it. Round 23 going live now. Full buy from both teams. Bomb is already in the hands of Punch. It was going, oh no, not of Punch, but of Mosia, supported by Punch. It's A-Long. Look how they play so aggressive on this B-Long, taking out King. And now a level doesn't know, but he's getting watched now from B-Long. Not anymore. Oh, he spots them out, which is beautiful. A smart way to think that actually player would take space in that B-Long. Just do some damage, but so far nothing comes in. A 4 on 5. Lots of util coming in from mid. Bomb is still back on that spawn, waiting for some action to go on Tyler, peeking out from his heaven. Able to find 2 with the repeak. GTA goes down in the process. Josh now following up. Punch getting a beautiful kill. Oh, and he's on his A side. Bomb is still back. And if he can get like a few picks right here.
Coalition
Able,
wins.
not able to find one. Tyler takes him down. The bomb was still back on that, yeah, how you call that? That cross position on spawn. So recovering that would have been really hard. King on 22 kills in my line. Topping him by only 1 kill, but only 13 deaths. 2 assists.
The way this game is playing out is insane now. I mean, all of a sudden, Uprising, we were talking about Uprising need rounds to balance out round balance, but all of a sudden now it's looking like Uprising might just take it home, you know? Like, they really managed to pull it back in these last couple of rounds, switching up their playstyle. Myline chucking so much util towards A-Long to try and stall out this push. And we have control of mid right now with Dom. Looks like it's Dom and Arm doubling up here with the M4s in hand. And nobody from exclusive really contesting this quiet, maybe waiting for this usual to run out. A beautiful incendiary onto the window there. And King may be able to walk up. Oh, he tries to peek through the incendiary. What a risky play from Tyler. Does some damage, and it's enough for Dom to find that refrag. Level able to find Myline though, and that's going to be the star player of Uprising down. Can exclusive pull it off now? Looks like that bomb is rotating in late from spawn though. Uprising might be able to catch that off guard if they're lucky. Dom looking for this cross. Oh, they're going to toss the bomb, not even peeking. They're putting him on potato this way. That is insane. And Dom is working with the container, but Punch is ready for it. GTA on site though, able to trade out Arm, and it's all up to Josh, left alone in a 1v3. They're able to recover the bomb, it looks like. And all they have to do, or actually it's a 1v2, I lied. It looks like someone got taken down.
Bomb has been planted.
GTA and Mosia. Josh trying to see if he can maybe toss an incendiary lineup from the back. Maybe catch someone off guard with that when it lands. But he's going to have to go through container here. If he jumps in the window, they're going to hear him make noise. So they basically can just tunnel vision this container until he jumps up. And Josh trying to walk up here, see if he can catch someone off guard. But he's going to get timinged out. And GTA with a headshot is going to close it out for exclusive. And they're going to take home map number 1. But oh my goodness, Uprising almost pulled it off. They almost caused the greatest comeback ever.
Yeah, it was getting a little heated at the end with them covering 4 rounds after each other, but not like strong enough. I love to see that bomb fly from A long into that container without any player even peeking. And that's lovely to see.
That was honestly like the highlight right there of the match. Just that caught me so off guard.
That was so funny, but a very strong performance here. They don't want Uprising here to take this lead, and Exclusive takes it away. King with 23 kills. I'm pretty sure Myline is just very mad that his teammates were not really performing in the beginning of the match, but they still made a really good comeback towards the end of the game, but not able to close it down before Exclusive did. So Exclusive will take down the first map, and I think the second map was going to be Grounded, if I'm not mistaken.
And again, that first map ends up going to Exclusive. 13-11 though, like what a close scoreline. I cannot believe that Uprising almost made that comeback. I mean, what was the score? I feel like the score was what, like 12-6 or maybe 12-5. Like they pulled off a lot of rounds.
True.
Before Exclusive ended up clutching it up. Obviously, our next map upcoming is gonna be Grounded, and the one thing I want to know, I'm gonna ask your prediction about this, Bobby. Do you think we're gonna see any U ratios come out on this second map?
Oh, I would love to see it. I don't think, actually, I don't know if like there's any sniper players, like heavy sniper players on both of these teams, but I'm pretty sure Punch is really strong on that scope. If he plays a Scar on Canals while in the sniper's nest, he is guaranteed to always find like at least 1 kill every round. Like this guy is crazy on the Scar, the AR-15. He is doing his numbers, but I'm not sure if he will snipe on this Grounded. As you mentioned, it is actually a really good map to like have a sniper, especially from B long over towards that truck position. Really interesting to see. But for now, I have no clue what who will be the sniper, because in my opinion, I don't think one of these two teams have like a main sniper in their lineup. But Grounded might be one of those maps that forces such a position or like such a roll out in these two teams.
Yeah, it feels almost unnecessary when you're on a long range map like that. Like you're saying, same with Canals. Before we get into map number 2, that we do want to let you all know real quick, we are actually going to be doing a giveaway in the chat. There's going to be 3 event cases. There will be 2 winners that get picked. Again, make sure you guys are not spamming the chat. Just drop your IGN and your ID once, and our lovely mods over here at Polaris are going to go ahead and pick a couple of winners for y'all to get those cases. We'll announce it at some point later what happens with that. But make sure you guys are dropping your IGNs and IDs in that, and we'll pick the winners while we go into the sort of break in between our couple of maps. Give these teams a couple of minutes to get ready.
Yes, sir. We'll be right back.
All right, everyone, welcome back. Thank you guys for waiting while we got map number 2 underway. Before we get anything else, we do want to quickly announce those giveaway winners. So congratulations to Jason, Duval, and to Moth. We already have your IGNs and IDs written down. You guys will probably get those cases in a couple days or so. Just give us some time to get those sent out to y'all. But congrats on y'all for winning the giveaways, and I'm sure we'll do another one after this second map that's coming up here. Which, speaking of, we're going to be taking it over to Grounded in just a moment here for map number 2.
Yeah, exclusive won out the first map on port with 13-11. Very strong performance of them. Not to mention that Uprising came dangerously close to their lead with comeback of 12-5 to 13-11, which is a very strong one, but not able to get a lead on exclusive. So they will take out this first map. I love to see a good game on Grounded. I haven't casted in a long time, and I haven't seen good players, good teams battled on it in a while, actually. So really interesting how that is gonna get played out. Also, the strats, like we always, if I would, like, I don't know if you meant this, I know you haven't played cops in a while maybe, but if I play some scrims, then we always have like the same strats. Like whenever I play with the other team or this team or that team, we always have like push a mid for the guy there. He's an easy pick, but I would love to see some good strats here.
I'm curious as well. The last time I watched a tournament, I got to see a lot of A-mid action happen over on Grounded. It seemed like it was getting overused a lot. And obviously this was for Odyssey back when I was casting on Grounded. So I kind of want to see if that's going to happen again. And obviously we'll have to see what these teams have planned out. Like we were also talking a little bit earlier, we're going to have some sniper action potentially as well coming out on the second map of Grounded. Real quickly though, before we get into map number 2, we do want to show y'all a quick look at the supporter knife that you guys will be able to purchase soon. It's going to be almost just like the champion knife, except it's going to be a different shade of color, but anyone can support it. And I do believe if you buy it, that it will be directly supporting the future of Critical Ops esports. And again, this is how it looks. Again, it has that blue coloring instead of the purple one, but I still think it looks absolutely clean.
Looks not as good as the winner's knife for the Obsidian League 1, but still, like with the blue on it, the shiny blue, it's looking mad clean. Like this is a warm welcome, like a warm call to everybody in the scene who was like trying to play competitive. Just keep in mind, make sure you join up the Critical Ops Discord server. If you go into the game, you can have a link towards the Discord server. There you can find a roadmap of every organized tournaments throughout the year, and make sure you just sign up with your team to have a chance at like these exclusive skins, exclusive emblems, big rewards of every tournament and so on. So make sure you sign up for like as much tournaments as you can, so you can improve in the game and make a name for yourself out there, just like Uprising and Exclusive are doing for themselves right now.
We also have a quick look at this champion emblem. We mentioned it briefly during the prize pool. All 4 teams that made it to the playoffs will be receiving this emblem. So keep in mind, if you ever log on to Critical Ops and you see someone on the other team and they have this emblem, you should probably be scared, because they are officially in the top 4 teams of the Obsidian tournament if they're rocking this emblem. Again, everyone that's in the playoffs is going to be rocking this. This is just a look at how that's going to be for those players in the game that decide to rock them. But I do believe we're ready to hop into the knife round, if I'm not mistaken, over on Grounded.
Yes, sir. We're almost there. As you can see on the top right under the map, you can see Port was won by Exclusive with 13-11. And coming into Grounded, we don't have a switch up in players. We all have the same players. There are no substitutes coming in. So it's the same lineup against same lineup with the knife round going live. This will be the second map.
Man, we just got like a standoff, bro. Someone's got to make a move here. Come on. We got Tyler trying to hide over on the left. Maybe if someone ever gets, like, actually pulls off a backstab in a knife round, I feel like that just, like, secures the win. Oh, are we going with a quarter stack, bro? What is this, 2022? Who actually does that anymore? All right, now we're starting to see all the players clashing, but it's actually going to be Uprising who win it out, and My Lion always finds a way to frag out, bro. This guy just got a 3K with the knives, and we'll have to see. It looks like they're choosing to stay on the Coalition side. And again, look at the ping difference now compared to before. We're currently on European servers this time, so Exclusive are actually going to be playing on better ping. We can see Punch, Level, and GTA all below 60 ping on average, whereas everyone on the side of Uprising has 100 ping. And so, obviously, Uprising winning the knife is going to help out a lot because they do not have the server advantage here. But we are live with our pistol round. We just had that final reset.
If you can take like one,
what's going to happen.
if you can open the scoreboard one more time, I saw some player with like 26 ping. Oh, it was leveled.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
leveled.
26 ping is really low. Like
Also,
against.
I was gonna say, I have a quick question. I noticed someone bought an XD45. Is this gun, is this still meta? I'm seeing Dom rocking this pistol. Nobody did this last game.
That's actually true. And I love to see like Exclusive all on the P250 except for one guy. And who is it? It's King. Is King Tracho, by the way? I don't remember. I have no
Honestly,
clue.
I like this buy a lot as well because
Yes, okay.
they can just pick up the revolver if he dies and they'll all have armor. So honestly, that could be very powerful. But King is playing a little too passively for that strategy to work out. They have some smokes that went out. The bomb needs to cross so it can get planted though. And yeah, with all these smokes down, they should be able to plant easily. Level choosing to plant all the way in the corner though. Maybe could have planted a bit more open based on how much control they had. But all 5 players over by these smokes right now should be quite the interesting retake for the Exclusive. They're just have to gun them down in the open with no util control. And we have GTA jiggling on top of the truck. It looks like the only player who's dropped so far is Level. What is happening right now? Tyler finding a tap with the GSR. And Alyssa with the Rev, finding a pick as well. Punch and Amid's gonna get, or Emid gets one tap. King able to find one, but not enough bullets to take down
Has
everyone.
been diffused.
And
He had to
Uprising-
reload. He only had one bullet left. That was crazy. Like so weird. Like why would you hold an angle with only one bullet? I don't know what happened right there. Like he thought he reloaded. I had that so much times in the past. Maybe that was the case. But not to mention, have you seen the wall of smoke? Like Uprising wasn't able to do anything for the first 20 seconds after the bomb was being planted just because of this wall of smoke. That was such a good double smoke lineup. This time
It was good, but I think the only problem is they all played way too passively off that. Like they all had P250s, and the GSR is just going to be better for that. And oh my goodness, what is happening right now? It's an MP7 mowdown on A site. Mossy has recovered an M4 somehow, but he's down to 15 HP, and surely he gets taken down here. Yeah, Josh with the P250. All he needs to find that pick.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a body shot. It was just a straight headshot. So even if he was like on 50 HP, he still would have gotten that kill. Crazy good shot. Uprising here now in the lead. Surprisingly, Uprising is in the lead with 2 rounds already on the scoreboard. In exchange of the first match we saw on on port, where Exclusive took the first 3 rounds. So if Uprising can take like one more round, they redeemed themselves, and it's like a 2. I love to see this. George is just so close here. Was still with the eco fix. Finds 0 punch. Finds that kill down to 10 HP. Is able to get that kill on George, but the M4 of George is not gonna get refragged, like not gonna get picked up. So that's a little disadvantage they have right now. Now it's gonna get picked up. The bomb is slowly rotating over towards A.
Oh.
King, he never disappoints. I'm telling you, this guy is like Trajo's headshots are insane. I love to see it. Tyler now have to watch 2 angles at the same time. And this eco round is slowly turning around for Exclusive.
Yeah, but I don't think the guns are really in an accessible spot for them to grab. I think that's the only problem, is they can't really capitalize off of the dropped rifles. Dom's gonna have to really hold this down. Finds one pick onto Punch. Goes with the frag, do some damage. King tries to find the tap, but he can't pull it off again. But Level with the P250 ready to trade. It's down to Tyler, left in a 1-on-3. Smoke coming out for the cross, though. Gonna go for some spray to see if he can maybe do some damage. Oh, he's gonna get tagged through the smoke. That's gonna hurt. Able to find the bomb planter, though. Gets the second. No way, almost finds the third. But no, it's Mosia through the smoke with the deagle. I thought for a second that Tyler was gonna pull that off. It was looking very doable. I think if he just slowed down and breathed for a moment. Spraying through the smoke kind of gave away his positioning there.
At the same time, GTA was like on 10 HP and he still held on to that M4 instead of dropping it to his teammates. Like, if he dropped it to his teammates, it would have made more sense, right? With only 10 HP, you have to shoot your first shot as a headshot, but with 100 HP, you can take some bullets, you know? Like, I don't know why he didn't drop that. Maybe he just felt really confident, I have no clue. At this time, first round on the board of exclusive, dropped the bomb on main, on T main, and a lot of push activity, aggressive plays are coming up on that main position. Mosia and King both finding a kill on that B long or B side area, so they know it's not
they have so much control.
They have a lot of control. King is still really low. GTA now finding another kill. Arm being really low in that process. Saw once cross, I think. GTA finds that and it's still lost alive with a ref, and they know the B side is completely free, but still they decide to go towards the A side because it's only one kill, one guy with a ref. They can surely take him.
Oh, how does he find one there? It seemed like desperation, but he manages to find King. But Exclusive have tied it all up. That was not really an eco run. I think some of them had guns, but Uprising don't have a lot of money. Looks like some of them are forcing up, though. They might just go for the M4s and see what they can make happen.
Yeah, Dusty Dom and Arm still on that eco. Arm on the ref, so that's interesting.
Which again, that's another thing about the Coalition side. Obviously, we were talking earlier how the all got nerfed to the ground, which means these guys are like M4 is like best case scenario for them, and so these Coalition players don't really need a lot of money. Like versus if you're on exclusive, you're like, okay, do I want to save up for an SG or do I want to just buy an AK? You don't have to do that when you're on the Coalition side. And so these guys, even though they don't have a lot of money, they can make it work with just M4s. Obviously, if they want to rock a sniper or a SCAR or something like that, then that's a completely different story. But they're able to pull off so much more with less money. And so like even on a broken buy like this, Uprising might be able to hold it down.
Yeah, Uprising is waiting for a possible push for exclusive, but exclusive is doing just the same. The only thing that is happening right here is like a bit of action going on over towards this A mid. They have A mid.
Oh, what is that incendiary? Oh my god, it forced Dom to get off that wagon.
Smoke grenade coming up.
And Maffia's pushed up so far, M4 in hand. Does he know that Dom is on the cliff left here though? Oh, GTA's gonna get dropped by Tyla. Mafia going for the spray through the smoke, trying to find someone. Takes some shots in return. Doesn't manage to find much damage though. And I don't know, they might be backing up. I just realized the bomb is over towards B. And yeah, they've baited out a full rotation onto the A site. And they should be able to plant really open here. I mean, they have so much control. And King is making that bomb planted on B now. They're gonna have to hold this down. Punch gets spotted out though, trying to cross back. Oh, somehow he gets away, just barely. Had to pull the knife out at the last second though, but we have Dom coming in with the flank from B mid. He might be able to find one or two picks here.
He is expected.
Oh, and the timing, no!
The timing is crazy.
Just turned at the last second. That hurts me to
But
see.
he's not ready for level. I love to see it. He's just waiting behind the corner. Has to go rotate back to that side before Alyssa. And Josh is able to take that ground. Josh is pushing up, able to find level, closing it down, able to defuse the bomb as well in time, and it's a third round on the board for exclusive. Love to see it, how Punch just, like, not love to see it, but the timing was just really, really bad. He just turned around, got picked off by Dusty Dom, but level, not making himself spotted for Dusty Dom, and is able to take that refrag on him, but then after that is not able to protect the bomb from Melissa and Josh, from Myline and Josh, so Uprising takes the third round. I said exclusive earlier, but I meant Uprising. Oh, a little lag comes in here. I don't know if this is normal, but I think like servers are lagging a little bit.
Like maybe some server issues. We might be seeing a potential tactical pause here, or maybe this round will just get played out and we won't really know what's going on.
Oh, the lag is on the stream. It's not for the game.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you guys for waiting. We were experiencing some technical difficulties. We were having some issues with the servers connecting, with the players connecting to the servers. So unfortunately, we do have to restart that second map. That is our official verdict. We're going to be restarting at a 0-0 scoreline. It's the easiest way for us to make sure it is the most fair. We only had a couple rounds played out, so hopefully the teams can just pull it off and have a similar result to how it would have been if we did not have to reset. But in the meantime, we are going to go ahead and run another giveaway in the chat while we get this set up right now. So make sure you guys are dropping your usernames and your IDs only once. Our mods will pick 2 people to win this giveaway. It's going to be for 3 event cases once again. So make sure you all are dropping your username and your in-game ID.
Yes. Don't spam it. Once is fine. If you spam, we won't pick you. That's the basic rule on the giveaway, I guess. But as we are right here, maybe you are allowed to interfere or like interact with the chat a little bit. Keep it like family friendly as we go. But
you know, you don't see this every day, I'll be honest. These kind of technical difficulties. Obviously, we're doing everything we can to get it back as soon as possible. We can never predict when this kind of stuff is going to happen. We just got to make sure that everyone is set up in the lobby, and it's kind of unfortunate because I don't think we can really resume from a 3-2 scoreline. I don't think it's possible. And so the rehost is just what's going to have to happen, and just let them restart. Maybe if the teams want, they can come up with their own agreement for something they want to do. But for the most part, we're probably just going to restart fully fresh 0-0. And I got to wonder now how that's going to play out in the mental of everyone, because part of me is wondering, like, do you really want to, like, do you want to do the same pistol strats and everything? Like, that pistol run really matters a lot. And so especially if they're going to be starting on the same sides and everything, you got to wonder, like, do you go for the B hit again? Do you try something else? Do you change up your buys? Anything like that?
bro, they had a really strong start on this CT side. Like they were managed to catch the fuse in time before the bomb detonated in the first round, and the second round they got as well. But maybe if they rehost, they can get the 2 rounds after the first 2 rounds on the side of Uprising. So Exclusive played a good comeback. It was a 2-2, I think, before the servers went down. But yeah, they had a really strong and aggressive start. But can they keep this up? And the rehost, I'm really sorry about this happening. I see someone in the chat saying they want 10k credits as an apology. But hey, Sarunto, just get your IGN and your ID in there and we might pick you, you know what I'm saying? So take your time, guys. I see the IGNs rotating in. It's lovely to see. We'll be, or like the devs will pick and 2 winners, actually 3 event cases. And can someone like put in Bobby and then 615306155? Thank you. You know, I want to get 3 event cases as well.
We can take a quick look at the in-game stats real quick for these guys, and for the map statistics as well for how these guys played while we're waiting for them to join back into the lobby. Again, so far, Uprising have won 5 matches. They had 4 draws and 1 loss. Whereas Exclusive, they've had 6 wins and 4 draws. So technically no losses for Exclusive. Obviously, for the draws, it means they're losing a map. They've won a map and lost a map. But overall, Exclusive are yet to lose a series. And so you got to wonder if they're going to keep that streak here, because they are flawless so far throughout the majority of this tournament. Obviously, we can see their previous history as well. And this is actually interesting. I didn't notice this before. We can see for the head-to-head, the last time they played Uprising, they actually won on port, it looks like 13-3, and Exclusive lost 3-13. So it's kind of interesting to see how they managed to flip that around and end up winning port. Obviously, the last time they also played was on Raid. We're not going to see that map today, but a 12-13 scoreline is still really close. You got to wonder if we go to a map like Village for the decider, or not Village, sorry, Soar, if we're going to see such a close scoreline like that. But obviously, some very interesting stats so far. We can take a quick look at the team stats again here and see just individually how they're able to perform. Again, first off with Uprising, and specifically we can see their previous standings in Challengers 2025. they were able to make it to the upper finals, and they also were first place in the playoffs. And then we get to see a lot of their other stats here as well, but I really want to see their map statistics. That's the main thing. Now that we know what maps are being played, so Grounded, they've actually played it 7 times with 5 wins and 2 losses. So Uprising have a very good track record here. Their next best map being right now. Over on Soar, if we do go to the decider, they've actually played Soar a total of 4 times with a 3 win rate for this map. So you gotta wonder. Now I'm curious as we jump into the players. I do want to see as well how Exclusive is going to be looking as well for these map stats, because obviously now we know all of the maps, and I want to see how good it's all going to be looking for them. Obviously, first, their tournament stats are going to pop up here. Again, Obsidian League Season 1, we can see they were able to go quite far. Obviously, they're still in the tournament playoffs. They made it in the uppers as well. So this is their only tournament history so far under this roster. But jumping into the map stats real quickly, so now we can see Port was their best map with a flawless win rate. Grounded, they're so far flawless on this map. But Soar, oh my goodness, I didn't realize this for the decider. They are 0 for 3 on Soar. So if we actually go to a map 3 here, it's looking like Uprising might win it.
Yeah, Exclusive also had to play Soar against Singularity, and it ended up 12-12, and they ended up losing it. Like a really close game, really interesting one, and such a fun game to cast. I ended up DMing Jimmy after the game was done, like, yo, congrats on the win. But that game was like, you got me stressing as a caster watching it. It was really insane to watch it. But it would have been 3 played, but 1-1 and 2 losses. And then they would have had a spot in the grand finals as well. But in their place, Singularity took it.
Yep, I do believe, though, if I'm not mistaken, that we're ready to jump into the game. I'm kind of double checking to make sure, but I think everyone is good. We finally got everything worked out in the background. All technical difficulties aside, we should be ready to jump into the pistol round here over on Grounded for our official new start to map number 2. And here we go. Let's see how the buy has changed up here. For the most part, okay, I'm wondering now, did they drop some guns or something? How do these guys... I'm not sure if the money is bugging or something. I'm seeing everyone has $0. Is there something that I'm missing? There must be. They must have bought some other stuff. Okay, looks like everyone bought armor on the side of Exclusive, and they're actually going for an A hit here, so they are changing up for the pistol round. And King slowly crossing here, but they're about to peek into Tyler here. Looks like, oh, that's a helmet break. Tyler gonna spot a couple players, but that's gonna be the frag coming out. It does some nice damage to all of those players. They all take a little bit from that, it looks like. And are they backing up here? They might be rotating. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna back out into storage. And King just barely able to get away, taking one more warning shot before backing out. But now Uprising are quick on the rotation here. And it's going to be Myline with that revolver again, trying to see if he can do some damage. Oh, he's going to get such an early cross over towards B, and I don't even know if this works for Exclusive. They've over-rotated, but again, they had to go through spawn. Oh, but what a one-tap by King, just taking out Josh. That might be a GSR dropped as well for them. And Myline on site with the revolver, able to find one. Can he find any more? He's down to 29 HP, getting shot in the legs as well, and it's level to take him down with the head tap. But Arm with the GSR might be the best bet they have right now. Oh, but Tyler's actually in a good spot as well. I don't know if they're aware he's in B mid. Looks like he has gotten spotted out though. Does some damage to that
level, yeah.
Bomb
He
has been
crossed with the
planted.
bomb and it's got him down to like around 11, 12, 13 HP. Still survives, so now rotating towards that B long area. Getting challenged by Tyler. Or like by Punch. Ooh, GTA is not paying attention.
Bomb has been planted
And
on
getting
B.
catched off guard in a long distance. Now it's level on really low HP, but Arm is like 2 shots away as well.
Oh, he didn't know.
Beautiful. Yeah,
Oh
he
my
hit in
God.
that corner. He was not he was not ready there. Level goes
Bomb's
down.
been defused.
And still Uprising takes the first round, just like in the first half, or like in the first host we had. Uprising still have taken the first round on the scoreboard. Able to buy some M4s, some Kevlar as well, and Exclusive on an eco round.
And now they're off, and again, we are seeing all upgraded pistols on the side of exclusive. 4 revolvers and 1 deagle as well from Masya. Still a trooper to this gun. I don't know if I'm tripping, but I think this gun also got nerfed. Right? The deagle? It's been nerfed at some point.
Yeah, the recoil got changed completely.
Yeah. You can't really spam it anymore. I used to love that gun, but I tried picking it up the other day and I was like, what happened to this gun? I was like, either I'm bad or this gun got nerfed. So obviously I had to go with the conclusion that the gun got nerfed.
I had to go with the other conclusion. GTA finds the headshot on Josh. Beautiful shot on B mid. Bomb is able to... Okay, they're going for a rotation again. Exclusive, making their way back over towards A. A is completely open. Now only with Tyler. Roading in towards the A side from the connector. Making his way clear towards main. Nobody's watching that scanner position anymore. And my line is helping there on the CT, making it a fast road in for him. If A side needs some help, but Tyler wouldn't. Ooh, punch, beautiful headshot. Goes down, able to recover an M4. That's gonna be huge in his 2v4. A side is completely theirs. My line making it down to a 2v3, but ending up with like 15 HP on his name. And Punch goes down. Oh no, Punch didn't go down. Never mind. The M4 is still on the back of Mosia. Man is going all the way around. Yeah, I think they're saving. This is.
Which now you gotta wonder if exclusive, if they can capitalize off of some of these guns, that would be even better. I think at a certain point they'll realize that the save is coming out and maybe try to go. I'm not sure where all these guns got dropped. They lost one. One is right there by mid. Or by A main, I mean. But I'm not sure if Level can find a gun. I think he's trying to push up and see if he can spot one out.
Breach wins.
Yep, that's another good M4 recovery.
And it looks like we're all tied up now. 1-1. That's a big round for exclusive. I mean, pulling around a pistol. And now all of a sudden, it's kind of forced Uprising into a bit of a broken fight. Like we were talking about earlier before we had the reset. We did have a lot of people just buying M4s even though they don't have a lot of money because that's enough for them to be able to work with. The punch. What an opener onto Josh. That's a nice headshot.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you heard of the juggle peek and like the footsteps on the ground made him like perform this pre-fire and got the headshot on Josh. So a beautiful play right there. Sounding him out before even peeking and able to find that headshot. King here is gonna challenge Dusty Dom, but Dusty Dom doubles up, able to completely open up that B-long. B-long is as well where the bomb is dropped. And down to Level and Punch to recover it. A lot of util there as well, making it able to delay a recovery of the bomb. And with 55 seconds left, and Tyler completely rotating all the way around, spotting that one player, not connecting his bullets. That's something.
Oh, was he getting wallbang there?
Yep.
Looks like Level almost found him.
Full HP to only like 5. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Exclusive maybe going for the save here. I mean, they have 30 seconds to work with. And again, it's just like how we were saying, Uprising mentioned around now, huge performance. I think it was from Dom who got that 2-piece towards long. And that's going to give them the bomb drop there as well. And yeah, it looks like Exclusive officially are going for the save here. Which again, saving 2 SGs is going to be pretty big. The question is, do they try to pinch out Punch here? I don't know if they know that he's in this position. But they might be able to find him.
Okay, Arm, I don't know why you're looking all the way behind that door like that, but okay. Oh, he's gonna able to, yeah, they drop him. That's so unfortunate. The last second, he's able to take one with him, but that's about it. Tyler takes that kill and makes it the second round on the board of Uprising. So, not a big change in the first host of this second map, but Exclusive is 1 round behind Uprising.
And GTA's bought an MP7. We've seen them run it down with an MP7 on A site before. They might be able to do it again if he can manage to just run it down through A main. And it's looking like a hard A execute here. 2 players on back site. Myline and Tyler are going to have to try and hold this down. And GTA comes in with a trade, but not before Tyler finds the 2-piece. Punch with a P250 though, able to find one. And Dom pops a couple warning shots there. It's not looking too good though. Dom has crossed the site, and yeah, Punch is going to get dropped. Tomasia, last man standing with the deagle in hand. And he's just going to get overrun. And Uprising made it 3-1 now. But that was a bit of a broken buy from Exclusive.
That's a 2-round lead. Yeah, the broken buy was real, but still they managed to drop 2 bodies while entering that A site. So that was huge. A lot of cash already on the names of Level and Punch, able to buy an AK. GTA on that SG together with Mosia. And the bomb is gonna get... Oh no, he's gonna get repicked up. Some activity over towards his B site. Level finding a first kill on Maiden and decides to rotate back. And with that pick, you see little movement over towards A, but they want to get this scanner position. Even though Josh is the only one in that position, is gonna get challenged. Getting spotted and rotating back. Level a second kill towards storage now, opening up that A side. Josh rotates in from CT together with Arm, but with GTA and Punch on that scanner position. GTA rotating back now. A side is almost completely under their control. A lot of shots coming through the smoke, not connecting yet. Well, Arm finds one. Level takes down Josh. And now Arm made it onto the ace side, but it's gonna get dropped by Level. Level onto the ace, 1 kill away. Dusty Dome in that connector. Can he get it? If he looks away, he finds it. Ace to the name of Level. What a play. I'm telling you, if he is like in control, and he is so strong, he is so solid, pixel perfect, he's so steady. He has no nerve system or something. Like nerves don't affect him. It's crazy. It's so crazy. He plays like so perfect. Like if it's just him and the opponents, he is just playing them so good.
And again, I'd like to point out real quick, we are at the same exact scoreline as we were before we had the reset for that map. So obviously, it's looking like maybe we're back to just an even scoreline. It's almost as if nothing changed, you know? Obviously, a couple things have played out differently from the last map, but it's almost like we're just back on schedule. And I feel like last time they were also going for this aim and jump peek here from Josh. Oh, he actually takes a bullet there. Probably can't go for that too often now, since he knows they're actually pre-aiming it. That bomb's gonna get left behind over towards storage. Arm gonna peek out, able to find Punch. That's a big pick. And Tyla maybe trying to see if he can capitalize through the smoke here. Arm pushing up as well. And it's looking this round might be going in favor of Uprising here. There's still going to be 3 players on the B side that are going to be trying to lock this down, but Level finds a headshot with that M4.
Down to 2 players on the B side.
Oh, Dom with the headshots. Able to find one, but Mossy ready for the trade. They still got to deal with Josh in this corner, though. Do they know that he's over here? The flashes and grenades are coming out. I think they're too focused on spawn. They might not expect Josh here if he plays his cards right. But Tyler as well coming in for the backstab. I just realized. Oh, he just needs to peek out, dude. And there he goes, able to find one. And now Masia's got to worry about it. But Josh is going to try and pinch. And he's going to be able to get the trade. And Uprising take the lead by 2 here.
The communication is just on point there. I love to see it. Tyler coming in from the backstab. Josh as well pushing out from Snow with a flash supported by his teammate from B side. And taking that round so beautifully. Win rate 80%. That's the highest I've seen so far, I think. Like the B holes of Uprising are really good right here.
Oh yeah, their B hole is going to be steady for sure. And Arm, oh my goodness. What a wallbang headshot. And Dom trying to find the King is with the AK, actually going to win the gunfight against the M4 there, which that's the one thing I was going to say is I feel like the M4 is such a good gun on a map with long range. Like just having that no recoil is going to be extremely clutch when you're taking those long range gunfights, but Exclusive are showing they can still make it work with those AKs. They've gotten a couple of picks here over towards B. Oh, and Arm doesn't quite find the kill, but he gets them super low. Punch down to 1 HP. Mylan able to capitalize on King over towards long. Chooses to back up towards site. Still a minute left on the clock for Exclusive to decide what they want to do here. Punch should be able to recover a rifle here. I see no reason why he can't. I'm pretty sure there's at least one that got dropped for him. He better not peek first, though. He's got GTA on full HP. There we go. Now the AK is going to come out. But yeah, Punch is left alone on 1 HP. And Mylan trying to go for the swing. And he's going to find the kill, but oh, he almost finds it. Mylan left on 10 HP, but Uprising, they're currently leading 5-2, and they should still have server advantage here on Exclusive side as far as ping. So it's kind of insane to see just how well Uprising are doing despite all that.
Yeah, ping-wise, the advantage has flipped, so Uprising is now in the favor of the ping. Exclusive Oh no, Uprising is not a favor. Exclusive is in favor, but
Yeah, that's
even
what
though
I'm saying is they're still doing really good, all things considered.
yeah, I was a bit confused, but you might actually be right. But as long as you learn how to play against ping, it's just easy, I guess. Scatter, like A mid is completely free, but it's getting held quite good actually. Like the 2 choke points of A mid is just completely held. The A mid connector is held by my line, and then CT is guarded by Josh. So that's lovely to see. And 2 players still there to catch off a lurk because they don't want Tyler or Josh to backstab while they're making a move over towards B side, arm. And supported by Dusty Dom. Dusty Dom goes down now. Whoa, level opening up. A really good entry. It goes down to the Molotov. GTA, that's what I'm saying. The lurk was prevented. But even better than that, GTA finds the kill on Josh. Alyssa, my line, will get challenged by GTA. He knows he's out, so he has to get him. Spots the footsteps, but is not able to close down. GTA over towards half HP. And it's Tyler coming in with the casual backstab, but a little too late right now. Because his teammates, they took ground. Like the big change they did this round is that they actually stayed A mid, preventing this lurk Tyler coming in, and he had to rotate all the way to through T main to actually do some impact. But with King juggling over these boxes, the bomb will surely take down. So
Someone's
it's going to
gonna
be Tyler.
push him. Yeah, it looks like GTA is gonna take first contact here. Tyler trying to save here, able to find one. He's gonna have to deal with punch over towards B long though, or maybe he just won't even contest it. He can kind of just sit here and not worry about the bomb.
Breach wins.
Takes a little bit of damage from it.
Grenade out.
Oh, tries to go for the wallbang, it looks like, from GTA. But Exclusive had pulled off a 3rd round, which again, definitely one that they needed a lot. They were starting to let Uprising get a little too much momentum. And honestly, this might even be an eco buy from Uprising here. Obviously, maybe Tyler could drop a gun. Yeah, it looks like he's going to drop an M4 to one of his teammates. And Dom is just going to stick with the GSR as well as Josh. The question is, where do Exclusive choose to take it here? We can see Yuto getting tossed. Nice incendiary to block off A main there.
Really nice. A lineup from NT spawn. That's crazy. With the bomb being dropped on T main, it's just a matter of getting picks. So just playing map control. Slowly checking for kills. Nothing comes in so far.
Oh, what is that kill from my line? Oh my goodness. No chance for GTA there to do anything. It's gonna be King and A main now. 4 players bunch up towards A main and A mid. But my line finds the second pick, and Masia's so low as well, and the bomb has been dropped, and they have to back up to recover that bomb now. Masia's pushed up trying to take some space, but my line is still holding the wagon here. I don't know how he hasn't been taken off this angle. We have Masia gonna find him through the smoke though. Down to 42 HP. He's gotta be careful. And it looks like they're actually just gonna back up and try to play this for the retake here. Oh, Josh popping some shots. He's so loaded. I don't know if they can pull this off. Dom does have a pretty nice flank, but he doesn't have to deal with King on the wagon. Yeah, King is gonna take him down.
Wins.
And Exclusive managed to pull that off, but man, my line was holding that down like a champ for a while there.
Bunch who played for automatic, like S2, I think it was. It's now playing with Exclusive from Turkey. An interesting lineup, like so much nationalities making it work together. I love to see it. 4 rounds on the board, 1 down from Uprising. They're doing an amazing job. Oh, the lineup is just... Josh finds 1 on Mosia. Beautiful kill. Like, nice that they take ground there and just actually make it work, Josh. A nice kill there. A lot of activity going on B side, like over towards the B quarters on the whole map. Still, my line is looking heavily on that. Tyler looking down to make the cross happen. Or Josh, I mean, making it down to Snow with a one-way thrown on the glass position on B mid. Tyler is making use of it. Nothing comes through though. 3 players on that B low, and Tyler is out, completely out of util. So it will be hard for him
to spot before. You gotta wonder if he can pull it off again. Tyler's gonna get dropped immediately. That's the B-side player down. And look at this. Looks like Exclusive might be rotating off of this. It looks like the bottom is at least backing out. Oh, does my line know that level's here? Oh, he almost got the flick shot too. That's the crazy part, but Level's gonna get the headshot first. You gotta wonder what would have happened in that scenario if MyLine finds the headshot. And Dom looking down to try and keep his position hidden. They might not expect him to be here, but he only has a GSR in hand. What can he make happen here? And he's able to find one where he peeks out. Gets a second. That's so big. Dom with only the GSR just almost shuts down that push single-handedly, and that might have been what Uprising needed for the round. Only 15 seconds on the clock. They're gonna have to make a move here. Level able to find Arm. Josh coming from the back with an M4 in hand. Both of these players are like half HP though, no armor to their name. Josh might be able to find and isolate these picks. Spot 12 player backing up to Wagon. He's able to find Level List down to GTA, but M4 versus SG close range. Josh does have a flash as well. Maybe can use this to try and take some ground. Does he know GTA is here back sight though? They're kind of just dancing in a circle around each other. And Josh is going to find it, and it's going to be the clutch for Uprising. Oh my goodness. And Josh might have clutched it, but we have to give props to Dom, bro. He was the MVP of that round right there. Dude, all you need is a little control, a little trigger discipline like Dom there. And if you're calm, you can find 2 easy head taps with only a pistol. Like, it's just insane to see how much value he got for the team there.
True. And then Josh completely finishing it up. Beautiful to see. Exclusive now, drop the bomb, playing for picks once again. It's gonna be checking where to go, what ground to take, and which picks and information they can get. So far, George is again in this A mid position. Arm is going to get challenged here by King, who is just not going to get spotted. King is very close though on this glass. GTA is able to find Dusty Dome on the B side, so it's Arm. Lost life. MyLine finds one. Mosia is there to refrag it. Mosia rotates back to regroup with his teammates, but Tyler is already on the backstab. He's so fast with it. Yep, able to find a beautiful headshot on Mosia, and GTA is there to refrag it. That's fine, that's fine. 50 seconds left. Bomb is... Okay, they still decide to go B. I love to see that. But King still remained his position throughout this whole round. 40 seconds left now. Bomb is rotating towards B long. And A mid is going to get challenged. Josh finds a kill on GTA. Valuable player GTA there goes down. King has no other option to move up with his teammate, but it's Arm crossing through the smoke. And he connects the shots through the smoke. Level goes down at the meantime as well. Last round before the switch, the flip or the half. And Arm is able to take 2 last kills before ending with 7 rounds on the board. 33 maps played.
As well. Exclusive.
We don't know where Arm is from. Might be from Mars or Saturnus or Uranus.
Oh, and it's a hard A hit from Exclusive, which again, with the amount of SMGs they have, it makes sense. MyLine trying to see how much he can do before he gets dropped. Maybe he doesn't get dropped at all, just finds a 3-piece, and Punch manages to get one with an MP7, but I don't know, it's starting to look like it's over for him. Oh, and he just eats that flash fully, and is forced back up, and he's going to get backstabbed as well now if he's not careful. Tyler's going to get dropped here. He's taking a lot of wallbang shots, but yeah, Dom coming in for the flank. I think Punch expects it though. Looks like he's at least being aware of it, you know what I mean? Punch able to find one more, but Dom manages to get the backstab. That was actually looking a little scary for a moment for Exclusive there.
Yeah, it was really close though. Like, the flick was there, back to on team main, but he didn't got that kill. Very close though. Exclusive now on CT and Uprising on T. With 4 rounds lead, they might end up on Soar with this lead. If they can keep this up, because if Exclusive gets the first eco round, they might have end up winning the second eco round as well, like the first buy round. Because eco against buy. I mean, no, actually not, because we saw some really good anti-ecos and eco rounds so far. So
yeah, it's like we've seen both sides happen, so you really don't know what's gonna happen here.
Yep,
Full plant going down on A though, and you have Josh hanging back, watching for a flank, but not a single player wrapping through storage right now. Unless Level decides to go for the flank with GTA here. It looks like maybe they're at least clearing it out, but no, it looks like they're gonna turn around and Arm. Oh my goodness, what a head tap. Takes down King completely, and Dom finding another headshot as well. Mosia with the revolver in hand, but it's not going to be that useful here unless MyLine can't find the kill on him. He gets a nice tap, And it's all up to Josh in the back, and Masia with the rev actually finds 2.
Bomb.
And somehow Exclusive have pulled that off. It seemed like Uprising had everything they needed to win the round.
Defused.
I cannot believe whoever that was backside that like couldn't manage to find the kills whiffing all their bullets, like Masia should not have gotten that kill with the revolver, I'm gonna be honest. MR96 is not built for that gunfight, and he missed like 3 shots too.
46 games played for Masia. That's a bunch as well. It's like the amount of rank games I have in this season right now.
Flashbang out.
Okay, this Dome takes some chip damage through the wallbang. Myline finds a kill with that riff on a buy round of Uprising. GTA goes down. On Exclusive, my bad. Choking on the sides, but that's fine.
Smoke grenade out.
One-way smoke comes up. For level 2 there to enjoy that one-way, but so far he's focusing that B-long. Finds one over there. And a bomb. Making his way slowly over towards B-long, supported by Dusty Dom. Making it a move here. When Tyler comes in as well. You see how King is still expecting a rotation there. But after a few more seconds, it will get clear. It will be a B push. Level finds another there. Tyler is going to get challenged by George and Dusty Dom here. On the B-long finds not one. Dusty Dom takes him down and 4 goes down. Okay, with punch from CT, such a strong performance, takes down both of them, and it's 6-8. And as it goes, like 2 rounds already in a switch, it goes really fast like this. Only 2 rounds back from Uprising.
We're gonna have a full buy now from Uprising. Well, not necessarily a full buy. We're seeing kind of a lack of detail from them, which makes you think they're going to take it A, because if they don't have the smokes to cross on B, it's going to be really hard to pull it off. Punch trying to go for some cheesy wallbang damage, not able to find any though. Myline has already taken a couple shots, so maybe he did get connected once or twice and I just missed it. But the bomb is going to get left behind in spawn. What is happening right now? Dom is sitting so far back right now. Is he like...
He is doing a lineup for sure. If you can take a look over towards what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love to see like how
for Wagon. I think we saw them do this last time. Like
how do
they
you
have a
study
lineup
this?
for Wagon.
Oh yeah, follow that. Oh yeah, spectator.
Yeah,
follow that,
we need to see this. We need to see this. Yo, Molly of the year, and oh my god.
No, it ends up a right-up thing. That's so beautiful. I love to see that. Like, how do you come up with that? Tyler finds a kill here on Masia.
That's actually
Nice.
beautiful.
Main is getting a lot of impact here, but all the players from Exclusive are very close towards the A side. Arm will get dropped to 3 HP. Is able to cross. Tyler drops 1 punch with an answer, and King here from the side. GTA a little stronger than the aim of punch. Tyler is going to get flashed out. George coming in is not going to be able to get a single kill. Catch off guard by whatever he was picking up. And it's Tyler getting pushed by Punch right here, spotting one over the tarp, but it's not going to work out. Exclusive with a 1 round back from Uprising.
I gotta give props to these guys who are doing all these. I've seen more incendiary lineups maybe today than I have like ever since it got released in the game. Like, I think when it first came out, a lot of players weren't really using it to their fullest potential. And that was a disappointment for me, especially when I was casting Odyssey and stuff like that last year. Like, I'm not seeing people utilize the incendiary that well, but I've seen so much good like tech with it today that I'm glad that we're getting to see some more creativity out of it, because that is honestly where these lineups thrive the most. Not with these smoke lineups, not with these flashes, but you can force someone completely off an angle with the incendiary like that. It's just so useful. A couple picks have already been found. Uprising looks like they're on an eco round. Exclusive trying to see if they can just wipe the board with them here, but 2 players have been dropped unfortunately. Arm and Dom are left alone. Dom with a P250 maybe can find one, lands a couple bullets. But we're all tied up now. Exclusive have made it 8-8 here. You gotta wonder what's the play for Uprising here, because Exclusive they have server advantage and they have side advantage. At least for the most part, you'd think this map is pretty coalition sided. And so you gotta wonder how much of an uphill battle will Uprising have to fight if they want to take us to Soar here. Oh, and it is just a firing squad B mid. What is this strat?
GTA finding 2 of him, leaving 1 to tell the tales for another day. But still, after all that action happened, they recovered the bomb. Okay, I thought they were gonna go B, but they make a move over towards A. With King very close, just around the corner at A mid, they're just gonna ignore him. But with storage, oh, actually they're trying to go for this A mid position. With GTA now going back to that B long, that B mid position. King is just behind it. Love to see it. Finds one. Does he go really fast in that flick? Beautiful. These grounds that are getting taken is crazy. There's 1 in storage, 1 in cafe. Is getting really crazy right here. Yeah, see, Punch gets the kill, and it's only Tyler lost alive. Yeah, getting done by GTA. That is so cool. Like, even though they managed to get picks, Exclusive is so fast on taking grounds, taking like space that they're not supposed to be, and like completely catching Uprising off guard. That's the perfect use I saw so far on this map for Exclusive, on taking map control.
Incendiary out.
And GTA trying to see if he can maybe play a little aggressively here. Incendiary to stall out the B-long push for now, but Level gets taken out, and that's not good for Exclusive here. GTA's gonna have to solo hold it. Oh, I thought maybe he was gonna trigger this one, but he still finds 2. It's Arm with a jump peek to trade it though. Now B site is technically open for the taking. It's gonna be Punch trying to lock this down from the truck, but only so much you can do from this positioning if they have the right util to stall you out. But he's able to find 1 headshot, and they are able to recover the bomb. Tyler and Arm both paired up in B long right now. Looks like they're gonna be tossing some util to try and cross. Smoke coming out. Punch going for some util costs, and he's gonna get taken down by Arm while blinded. Tyler is still here though. They haven't crossed yet. Mosia manages to cross the site. That's honestly pretty big. And as long as he can stall out until the smoke runs out, they're not gonna be able to do much. And yeah, Uprising, no, they cannot contest this anymore. It's just gonna be too difficult to make that cross. There's no util left to support them. Mosia going for the swing for info, which honestly, it's a risky play, but it's smart. Because we can see now Uprising are able to rotate, but Exclusive are fully aware of it. And now King might be able to get a really good position here just because he had that info early. And the question is, how does he hold this? Looks like he's trying to maybe go for a main info here on the cross. No, he's going to just tuck all the way in the corner. Honestly, I support this position a lot. It's very hard for you to get cleared out from the wagon side. They have to swing, I think, super wide just to even spot you. They got to go all the way around the plane. And so King might be able to catch the teammate off guard. He's going to hear the bomb plant going down, takes him down with a wallbang headshot, and it's all up to Arm left. Knows that King is in the corner, but King doesn't matter. King's going to get the headshot, and Exclusive are now leading by 2. It's getting closer and closer to the end here. And it looks like Uprising have requested a tactical pause here.
Yeah, they haven't gotten a single round after the switch, while Exclusive got like 6 in a row. This is crazy. Exclusive. CT is just their side. But with King, that was such a strong play. Like the headshot percentage of this guy, of Trajo, is crazy. Like with Mosia on that B long tucked in that position, while he is tucked on the A side corner, he is still able to find 2 very important frags, making it a 10th round on the board for Exclusive. Uprising 2 down from Exclusive, with only 8. Tactical Pulse now comes in to discuss strats and discuss the former, or like the future team play they have to commit to even get like a few rounds in a row. Because so far Exclusive is making sure Soar is not gonna get played. Because if I remember good, Soar is the map they played and lost 3 matches on, right?
Yes, Exclusive lost, they're 0 for 3 on Soar.
Yep.
And so you got to think, like, if Uprising can make this comeback here, they're going to have a good chance at the reverse sweep. But tactical pause is over. Uprising had a moment to think about it, what they're going to do for this round. Everyone buying up AKs, though. No SGs or anything. Looks like they're going for this incendiary lineup again, though. Oh, but nobody's playing wagon this time. I love that Dom is ready for it, though. It's gonna come out. You can see King walking up. Oh, yeah. He's not gonna play this spot. Tries to go for some wallbangs. Oh, he gets dinked, it looks like. Down to 28 HP, but he gets an assist from Mosia with a wallbang as well. Still have a lot of players in storage here. Mosia's taking a lot of bullets, so he's gotta be careful. Somehow finds another pick, make it a 3rd for him, and the 4th. Mosia going for the ace. It's all down to Myline in the back. Mosia's overheating though, and he's gonna get the ace. Oh my goodness. Somebody stop this man. How has he just wiped them all out?
He is going nuts. Like all of this small cramped angle. Getting 3 kills in a row. That is so cool. And then my line
I can't
not being
believe
able
they
to do
didn't spam
something.
him out. Like, how does he get away with that?
Must be so frustrating for Uprising at the same time. Can't believe how frustrating this must be.
Flashbang out.
Ooh, arm a little stronger there. I like the play Mosia did to tuck his head down after the flower pot. But Arm was just being ready for a possible peek from there. And with Punch being really close to the smoke, not supported by a teammate over towards B-long. Okay, GTA is now making his way over, which is smart because the smoke is fading. My line just around there, getting
Tossing a
spotted.
smoke grenade.
And okay, and I think Punch is still... Oh, he's not able to do anything. I thought they didn't notice him, but they did. Arm connects a kill as well on King. And it's only Level and GTA left to make a move here. GTA now falls to Josh. And it's Level falling. And Uprising. First round they catch on the after the switch. So that's good.
Was
a
that
little
their first
momentum
round?
going. Yep.
Oh my, I didn't even realize. That's insane. So Exclusive were on a 7-round win streak then. I did not catch that, bro. That's wild. But definitely much needed for... They've had a lot of close rounds too. It didn't even feel like they were on a win streak. It just felt like Exclusive were barely pulling through for a lot of their round wins here. But my line, only on a revolver. We have seen him do some nice things with the revolver in the past though.
Tossing a smoke grenade.
And it's looking like B-mid control is going to be the way to go here. Level popping some shots with the Scar, but no, it's Arm with the SG going to take him down. And that's a big opener for Uprising. GTA is now alone on B side, only an M4 in hand. You got to wonder if someone's going to try to go for that Scar. Whether that's on the side of Uprising or on the side of Exclusive, because that's the gun that we don't see bought out too much, but it's honestly really powerful, especially on a map like Grounded. Oh, and GTA gets caught out trying to go for the wide swing, and Arm has a lot of map control now. I'm not sure if Exclusive can pull this off anymore. King manages to find a wallbang headshot though. Punch trying to go for the swing onto my line, manages to get the kill. That's going to be big, but there's so much usual getting tossed his way. I don't know how Punch has survived through all this. I thought for sure he'd get taken down, but Dom finally sprays him with the wallbang through that smoke there. And Masia's left alone in a 1-on-3, and I don't know if this is possible. There's so many smokes on site here that I don't think he can pull off this round. Blind was going to get planted absolutely for free, dude. There's like 50 smokes on B side right now. Finally,
Yeah, wall
everything's
of
starting
smoke.
to fade out.
Yeah, and after the smoke fades, like nobody is there to even see. Tyler is not making sure he jumps because Mosia is watching that headshot angle. Tyler tucked in at B long, as well as Dusty Dom crossfiring with Tyler from on B side and B mid. Little formation jump comes in from Josh. Yep, Tyler. Alright, and Mosia is back to his safe with only 1,200 cash, monies, dollars, euros, pennies to his name. He's gonna save his M4 because his teammates are able to buy next round, so he's making sure he just catches this. Yeah, Uprising is putting in the rounds now. 10 rounds, coming 2 rounds back in a row. And if we win, like either way this is gonna go, this is gonna be very iconic. Let me explain. If Exclusive win this, they face Singularity again, which when they played them, they had a really, really close best of 3 against them. Like only losing it by 1 round, like it went the full length. But if Uprising wins this, then they have to battle it out on Soar. And this is the map that Exclusive lost 3 times, so it will be very interesting to watch that. But also the map they lost against Singularity. So if Exclusive goes the full length and they win on Soar, it's going to be very iconic, and they really have to redeem or prove themselves against Uprising to get a spot in the grand finals.
And you also got to remember, we're going to round bounce to determine the server for that third map. And so 11 to 13, technically the round balance is tied right now, which at that point I kind of want confirmation, but I think it's just a coin flip for who gets to pick the server. Unless Exclusive can pull off one more round. If they can make it 12 to 13, then they'll get to pick their own server. It is a coin flip though. I just got confirmation. If the final score is 13-11 in favor of Uprising. And so Exclusive, even if they can't win this game, they need at least one more round. It's going to make it so much more secure, at least in their favor, going forward. Obviously, they could also just surprise us all and come up with a clutch here, but Uprising are putting up some very good momentum here over these last couple of rounds. No, actually, no, I lied. My line has been taken down. Punch, I thought he was dead for a moment. No, he's just like literally on 1 HP. Like this guy needs to get breathed on and he's going to die. I don't know how he's managed to pull that off. Maybe just one frag grenade will put him out of his misery. It's looking like a B-mid execute from Uprising though. They're slowly walking up. They still have a full minute to work with here. We've seen players hold this spot that GTA's in a lot. I think Josh was holding it a lot in the last half. And now GTA has acquired this spot. Level on site as well. Is going to have to try and do a lot of work here, but I think Exclusive are reading the B hit. Look how many players they have watching this B cross here. It's going to have to be up to all of the smokes here to try and cross. GTA going for the swing, does some damage, able to back up just in time as well. Oh my goodness, I don't know how he got away there. And he has Mosia supporting him for B glass. Only 25 seconds on the clock now. They got to make a move here sooner or later. Level on the site, trying to do some damage, popping some shots. There's too much happening though, and the smokes are coming out everywhere. He's able to surprise the arm though, just overwhelm him, and the sea of all these smokes. I don't know how Level is still alive. He's managed to like walk all around site without getting taken out, but finally Dom is going to find the pick. But Punch is coming in with a backstab. He's able to find one. Oh, doesn't quite get the planner though. I thought he was going to keep swinging for that planner, but with 1 HP, this is going to be not doable. And yeah, Uprising have tied it up all of a sudden.
Yeah, tied up indeed. Both 2 rounds away for or a spot on the grand finals or the full length map on Soar. Tyler, also from Mexico. 55 games played, 74.5 win rate. I wish we could see the headshot percentage, but unfortunately, it might be for a future update. But it's getting very interesting here with 11, with both teams on 11 on the scoreboard, and Uprising having to prove themselves because they haven't played a good half so far, with only 3 rounds in the second half, and Exclusive coming back all the way. And Punch finding the first contact on arm on scanners, getting supported by his teammate Josh, decides to rotate back. And Bomb is slowly making a move over towards storage, while Mosia again is very close in that position, and Dusty Dom is not considering that corner at all.
Okay, it's just technically, dude, you gotta wonder if Mosia is gonna be able to capitalize now. Like, it kind of sucks because he has the XD45, and I think he would have found an easy kill if they actually pushed him, but now he has to flank, which is going to be even harder. But we have GTA in this corner. Are they going to spot him out here? That's the question. Level popping some shots, which might honestly be enough of a distraction for them to not expect GTA in this corner. It doesn't look like they're really clearing it out right now. I don't know. I can't really tell.
But they do consider it. I see Myline looking over towards it. Oh, finds one, and Josh with the refrag. It's only good for one. Mosia really fast in his backstab, able to find his kill and an SG on B mid. And with 3 against 2 and very low HP on Josh, it might be over. A flash goes in on B long, but no pushes. Mosia regroups with his teammates.
Oh, and that incendiary as well is just gonna like make it so much harder for them to cross. Tyler gets a nice armor break, but there's only 15 seconds left, and now it's all up to Tyler in the 1-on-3, able to find one, but can he cross the site in time? There's only 10 seconds on the clock. All they have to do is stop him from planting it. He's able to recover the bomb, but I think they're just gonna hold the cross now. Flash coming out, Tyler's trying to plant on the truck. No way he gets away with this, right? Yeah, King is gonna swing out, and Exclusive have made it 12-11. So now, no matter what happens, Exclusive have enough rounds for round balance. Obviously, they can win the game, but they are going to get their own server if we go into Soar here.
Yeah, they have to go a little faster, but it's so annoying, like being delayed by these molotovs and smokes the whole time. It's so hard to even take a little bit of ground, because every time we saw it on the T side of the CT side of Uprising as well, Tyler played with that lurk and that backstab roll the whole time. But as well as Mosia is doing right now on his CT side, he's taking so much advantage of taking backstab positions.
And Josh is trying to see if he can maybe find a cheesy kill with that spray. Looking to take some space in A-mid as well here. But Exclusive, they're not biting right now. They know they have this just barely. We can see Punch jump spotting as well with the AR-15 in hand. Trying to see if maybe he can spot someone out A-mid. But But not playing anyone A mid is honestly quite interesting. If Punch is just going to jump peek this, and that honestly might be all they need. But GTA, I'm most worried about him. He's on site by himself with no support. He's kind of just relying on his teammates to watch this cross, and if A mid pinches at the right time, this could all fall apart in the favor of Uprising. My line is pushed up quite far. Oh, revolver hand, but no, King was hiding by the wagon, manages to find him, but that was just a lurk. And it hasn't really baited out any rotations yet. GTA's peeking this very wide though. What's he gonna do here? Able to find the headshot and make it two. He doubles up on Dom and Tyla, and Punch on side as well, and it's all up to Josh left alone, but I'm starting to think that it's all over. Josh manages to find a headshot though, but 30 seconds on the clock. How do you win this here? You gotta do a lot of work here. GTA is on 1 HP. Maybe a frag from Josh can clean him up. But there's 20 seconds left. Like, what do you do for GTA here? You gotta just work the clock. You see what you can make happen. He's gonna have to peek. Oh, he's putting his head down for the cross. I don't think he has time to go.
He's getting wide swing. He finds the kill on GTA. What a turnaround. Only a 1v2 left. But GTA was low to finds the headshot down to 1v1.
He just has to hide.
Ah, but he's no time. He's just hiding away. 1 second left. And it's exclusive. Taking the second map and taking their spot in the grand finals without this is so unfortunate. There wasn't time to even find that kill for Josh. So close. Punch and GTA both on 24 kills, which was insane. Unfortunately, Uprising completely 3 of the 5 players completely left, so we can't see what their scores were looking like, but they pulled up a really good fight. Unfortunately, they were not able to stop the momentum of exclusive whenever they switched into into their T side, which was really unfortunate. But even a really good comeback later in the game, just like we saw on ports. But Soar is not going to be a factor today. They will just move up to the grand finals and have to face Singularity once again after losing against them in round 2. They will have to face them to win out Obsidian League Season 1.
Congratulations again to Exclusive for pulling off the 2-1, but honestly, dude, 13-11 for both maps is crazy. Like, I'm glad that we got close matches. I really wanted to see Soar, dude. I think that would have been a very nice decider. Obviously, we didn't get the luxury of seeing Soar played out today, but Exclusive are going to be facing off tomorrow. We're going to have more information on that in just a moment here. But yes, what a match here. And again, grand finals tomorrow are going to be at 6:30 p.m. CET. Make sure you guys are writing that down and stay tuned. Turn on notifications for the channel if y'all want to, because y'all do not want to make sure that you're missing that stream. We're going to have a very exciting match. Like Bobby was saying earlier, Singularity played very good before against Exclusive. I'm excited to see this matchup again here in the grand finals, where we have a best of 5 instead of a best of 3. So even more critical ops action that's going to be playing out tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be lovely to see. Singularity first took the spot against Exclusive. What a very, very close best of 3. But now they have to redeem themselves. Exclusive, having a little more playtime during this tournament after playing 2 rounds, 1 against Uprising and 1 more against Uprising. So they have played 3 more maps, or like 2 more maps than Singularity. They have a little bit more practice coming into this grand final. So I think there's going to be a very interesting best of 5 tomorrow. So if you're hyped for that, just like me, make sure you subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and if you're in the game playing Critical Ops tomorrow, around what time? I don't know around what time it will be, but you will see a notification in the news tab, and you will get notified. It's going to be at 6:30 Central European time. So if you're there, make sure you press on the link and come join this grand finals between Singularity and Exclusive. It's going to be one hell of a best of 5, a very long one. I'm pretty sure it will be casted by Arde and maybe you, Mantis. I don't know who's casting it.
I'm not 100% sure with the Rust. I know I'll be there. I don't know who my co-caster will be, but
right.
I will be there for sure.
Unfortunately, I can't make it, but you can make sure I'll be watching that online because I'm really hyped for this season 1 of Obsidian League.
Well, we do have something cool that we want to sort of tease for y'all before we end the stream here, so we're going to show that for y'all real quickly. All right, I think that's going to conclude our playoffs match here. Again, congratulations to Exclusive on moving on. They are going to be competing tomorrow in that best of 5 grand finals. We'll see you guys all there. And anything you want to say before we conclude, Bobby?
Thank you everybody for tuning into the stream. I'm really happy to see this activity onto Critical Ops tournaments. Competitive scene is really growing again. I see devs putting in the numbers. Also, a big shout out to the behind the scenes, the guys running the production, the overlays, the everything. Even when the server died for a second, it was insane. People are just putting up the effort and it's working out. So big shout out to everybody who joined in the stream. And I hope I'll see you guys tomorrow again for the grand finals.
Yeah, for sure. Again, shout out to everyone behind the scenes. A lot of stuff happens that you guys aren't seeing on the screen here. But again, thank you guys so much for everyone who tuned in today. And make sure that you guys are showing up tomorrow for the grand finals. I'll be there, Arde will be there, and we want to see all of you there as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you all on the next stream.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know you